Hey everybody, welcome back to my walkthrough of the Evil Within Akuma difficulty. Okay, as you guys know, this will be the last chapter and finally we'll get done with Akuma. Okay, for this last chapter, chapter 15 and Evil Within, what am I gonna say? Okay, the beginning, it's like you're gonna loot a lot, travel a lot, you know, before the main big fight. All the fights will be put at the middle and to the end. So that's the wake-up call from Sebastian. Okay, since this is gonna be a long route, long way, and since we have time, let's talk about the story. Since I've never done it. Okay, so I believe, as I said, you must have been through survival, so you have been through this. So I'm just gonna talk about the story. I mean, at the end of the Evil Within, even if you finish this game, I believe there are many...
Nobody here at all?
Yeah, nobody, man. There's a lot of dubs. But as you can see, all those notes, I think this game forces you to read the notes, so if you really read the notes, you should know that Sebastian's wife, it's also, oh, I believe this girl is actually Kidman, since there's no name and everything. So before we begin, just let me... What should I do? Oh no. Okay. So as you know, Sebastian's wife, you can see it's like he found out about there's a big secret organization which is not mentioned, and I believe they killed her or what, but is she dead or what? Or yeah, although she says she's dead, missing or what, but I believe because there is a DLC coming out next year, it will be the DLC consists of Kidman. So I do not know will we be playing as her, but it will definitely unfold more story parts, you know, and everything.
Hey, wait!
It's a very, very long journey, as you can see. So as you can see, and then after that, what is explained? Because there's one part that I do not understand, which even I do not understand. I like this part because at the end of this, okay, first we talk about the thing that I do not understand. It's like, okay, as you know, we are now in the STEM. So, you know, I believe that if you would, okay, if we first thing we need to know is the reality world and the STEM. So let's say Ruvik, I believe, can't kill anybody at the reality world. But if you are dead in the STEM, I believe you will just die, you know. We will see that as Connelly later died. So if you are dead in the STEM, you are dead. But there's a part which I don't understand. If Ruvik can't get through anyone in the reality world, why it's the Beacon Mental Hospital, the patients, doctors, nurses are all dead? That's the part I don't understand. So I believe, does Ruvik have an assistant outside or what? Which is very, very blurrish to me, because it's just, I don't get it, you know. That's why I say the story need to be tweaked a little, because I really hope they explain it in the DLC, hopefully, you know. And then as you know, at the end, because this is a very crazy journey and this is a video game, but I believe Sebastian and Ruvik, there is a link between them. I mean, Ruvik can kill us very easily.
Just like Joseph said.
But you know, I don't know why Ruvik need to, you know, let us see his story, you know, his sad story and everything. So is there a link between Sebastian and Ruvik? And of course, Ruvik need Leslie. As we all know, he need Leslie, you know, to transfer himself and everything. And Leslie is also not explained much. Because pretty much everything is not explained, even if you are coming at the end of this game. That's why maybe there's a lot of haters and everything. And you know, okay, I like this part because, I mean, it's very smart. I wouldn't say very smart. I mean, I kind of like it. It's like, because everything, when we start this game, we are in, you know, in chapter 1, we are at here. So at the end of, you know, chapter 15, the last chapter,
I knew it.
we came back here. I like this concept, you know. It's like, hey, you know, it's pretty neat, you know, to do this story gameplay and everything. I mean, so like now at least we are not crippled, so we can see more with lights. As you are, my green gels is pretty much, I've upgraded everything I can, and I have way too much 2 parts. I believe I should be 100 plus and everything. And this is the boring part to me too, because you have to, you know, I mean, run through this, you know. So when you're playing the last chapter, you're like, what, spending a lot of time getting to the middle point. But then the combat will start all the way to the middle and all the way to the end.
Every tug of flesh pulled away from my bones until absolute darkness overtook me. Darkness and pain. 1,000 other sensations as they probed my cerebrum, examining my world.
It's a lot of... Okay, and then, by the way, what am I... Okay, let's see. This is neat because you should remember when we are in a pool of water. It's like, you know, it's like a recap back, you know, where we are, but now we are not crippled. And we can do more stuff. And there's looting to be found. Okay, right now what I'm gonna say, because it's pretty much end after my evil within, I believe for my, or if anybody's bothered, by the way, because I believe nobody bothers, but you know, I just want to say it, because I believe after the evil within, and it's close to next year, I believe what I'm gonna do next year, I believe I'm going to do, for next year of course, since it's only days away, I believe I'm going to do more classics games, you know, commentary or no commentary, you know, I do not know, but let's see, because I started this channel this year. I have no idea when, maybe mid or, you know, but I know I just started this channel this year, so there's a lot of games I've not covered and I love playing, so it can be classics, you know, but I'll still play new game. I'm playing Dragon Age, in case, yes, yeah, but you know, because I really have no time, because Dragon Age, it's pretty much needs some time, so I'm just trying to figure out the game. And of course Diablo 3, Diablo 3 takes up a lot of my time, spending a few hours every day just to farm for my, you know, weapons, which is very tiring, but I have fun because Diablo 3 I'm playing more with friends. And then for next year I'm gonna do like more of classics, PS1 maybe. I want to cover up some of the games which I don't know, it's they are, I don't think they are popular, because some games I've played I don't think they are popular, but you know, I just want to play it, you know, play it, get done with it and everything. So I'm gonna do something like that for next year. Of course next year there will be Dragon Age. I'll be doing a walkthrough of Dragon Age 2 for the newer games. And oh, there is Resident Evil 2, because the PS3 version is out, but you know, I can get it. I have a PS3 still, but you know, I just want to wait for the PS4, because the PS4 Japan launch, it's around January, at the end of January, so I'll definitely be getting that. And then maybe I'll go back to the old Resident Evil game in PS1, all those classics. Hopefully I have time. So I'll be covering up all this, and then I'll see whatever PS3, maybe old games. You know, I'll do a walkthrough on that. That's what I'm gonna do next year. Of course, after my Evil Within. This is, as I say, I'm rattling and everything because this is a very, very long, you know, I wouldn't, the journey to, you know, the journey all the way to the Ruvik battle, it's pretty long. That's why I think they should cut short, you know. I'll be covering up a speed run too, because I'm gonna do a little different in the speed run, because I believe, I mean, come on, if you've completed this game and you have the brass knuckle, I believe you are totally unstoppable already. And then whatever upgrades you will carry on over to your New Game Plus. So I believe you guys do not want to see a third walkthrough, because you know, survival have its point because it's brand new, and then Akuma, since we have already done. So I'm gonna do a speed run a little different. I'm just gonna, you know, use all my DLC weapons. Oh, I do have the DLC weapons, by the way, but I've not downloaded it yet, since I got this game in day one, because the Evil Within is not launched together with the US, the Asia version. It's a week later for the Asia version. So I got the Asia version on day one, and I started this walkthrough. So I have the DLC, but I'm not gonna download because I'm not a DLC person. You know, I just want to complete the game without using those, because there are some pretty OP weapons there. So I'm gonna do a speed run a little different. I'm just gonna do all the cutscenes and everything, and then I'll maybe put in some music. Okay, there. Oh, you can do upgrades. Okay, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna spend all my green jobs, because I believe for upgrades, you know what's the battle coming up. So actually, what am I gonna do? I'm just going to upgrade my stock count, all my stocks for the ammo, because I believe I will continue after completing this. I'll do my speed run, so my stock, hopefully I want to stock as many stocks as possible, and I'll just upgrade whatever it's you know, it's possible. And maybe I'll upgrade my agony boats too, so I can, you know, by the end of this walkthrough, not at the end of this walkthrough, I mean at the end of the Evil Within game, what I wanted for myself, you know, of course, is the platinum. The platinum, we all want it. Okay, so after getting that, what I want in here is just a self-satisfaction to me. It's like I want to fully upgrade Sebastian, with all the, you know, abilities, weapons, stock, agony bolts. Fully upgrade him in Akuma difficulty, and then I'm pretty much done with him. You know, not with him, with the Evil Within. Then I'll put it rest, and then hopefully the DLC come out next year, and I'll be covering up, of course, the DLC. Right now, as you can see, I'm just trying to upgrade as much as I can for the stock count. Actually, let's say if you complete this Akuma difficulty, I believe, yeah, the infamous brass knuckle. Once you complete this difficulty and you get the brass knuckle, wow, you're pretty unstoppable. It's pretty good, because what am I doing? It's like, okay, first the first walkthrough I played, because it's a brand new game, so I played in survival, you know, no upgrades and everything. So after I've done that, I started Akuma. So Akuma, of course, there is some difficulties, as you can see, some little bit changes and everything. So then the third walkthrough, which is what we need, is the speed run. Complete this game less than 5 hours, which is good because I can finally use, you know, all the weapons that is gathered in the game and everything, and then just have fun with it, with all those DLC weapons and everything. But I won't be covering, as I do mention just now, I won't be covering up on the speed run. Okay, let's talk to Ivan the final time. You know, then we can finally see him dead. And then after the talk scene with Ivan, finally we will have some battles. So I pretty much, you know, the last battle, I do not know what to do because, you know, just burn him, by the way. You don't have to do that, you know, I just want him to rest in peace. Now this is pretty epic too. You can see the slow motion of the 3 officers. Pretty neat. And after all, you know, all the falling, our lantern has not, you know, a break and everything. And what you know, we'll finally lose our lantern here. That's it. Thank you, Lantern, for all the help. Oh, for this scene, for this fight, I mean, I pretty much it's still almost the same because I have a lot of 2 parts. Actually, what I can do is, you know, just make flash bolts, flash everyone, stab everyone, and pretty much I'm just clear with this stage. But I'm not gonna do that. Maybe I'll save that for Sadist. You know, I just want to kill him. So the route, I like to station here. You know, station here, snipe 2 of them. Of course, it's better to snipe the one with the weapon, shotgun. You can see from him. So just snipe him first. He's the main threat, and then just snipe anyone second, and then you would spawn more hunted on this area that you're standing. So just kill anyone, as I do mention. You know, I'm just playing a fool. You see, I can literally just do this. I mean, make a lot of flash bolts and I just flash everyone, backstab everyone. You know, since there are so many 2 parts. As you can see, once you stab the second one, this area would spawn. I like to station here because of Ruvik double. So the main threat for here is only the sword with a rifle, with a machine gun, sorry. So he's the main threat. Because I don't think I do this in no upgrades. Of course, I'll leave a link below for no upgrades. That is like a more, I don't know, it's like because it's no upgrade, so I believe I've done something different, but the position is still the same. But I have no idea what I'm doing. I believe I abuse more on the shotgun. So I just leave a link below. You can see the big difference. Because I know I don't think I'm doing this. So as long as you kill everybody down here, Ruvik double will spawn. So just a free spot, and with level 5, wow, I believe you can get everybody if you position it right. Of course, you have to do you have to kill Ruvik clone and everybody here, so you get a checkpoint. Oh, okay. Sorry. this is dangerous. If you just drop a free sport, actually you can practically kill everyone. Okay, that nearly got me. Of course, you have to do this right. So once you kill everyone here, you get a checkpoint, see? You get a checkpoint. So all the scene just now will be much pretty. Okay, I don't think I done this in no upgrades, but you know, I just have a lot of 2 parts, so I'm trying to do this. So right now I'm trying to position because there are 3 Fat Hunted, which will drop down here. So just wait for them. So once I shotgun all of them, I'll just burn them, and then I'll move to okay, I will move to a better position. Well, okay, maybe you get to. No, I can't burn him. Man. Okay, I moved to a another position. It's because of course, once clearing all the hunted, or if you were to attack 2 of the hunted with weapons, the saddies will spawn. That's why I, you know, so there's one with the agony crossbow, as you can see. I use shotgun, but never mind. Okay, as you can see, sadly, that's why I'm positioned in this position. So from this position, just make sure that the hunted is all dead, so they will not disturb you. So what you can do is equip your. Is there anybody dead? I don't know. Oh, okay. What am I doing now? It's actually for the saddies later. So you know, just play a fool with my 2 parts. I think I set one more at the end, just in case. So hopefully saddies will run through this path, and I'll just flash him later. So what I do here is position myself here, and hopefully I can get a shot on saddies using my sniper rifle. Just trying to position nicely. At this point, I do not know if I'm hitting the eye or hitting saddies. See? It looks like I'm hitting the eye. Because I have way too much 2 parts, so let's try something different. Yeah, okay. So what am I gonna do? It's something. Wow. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to use flash bolts on him, and I'll just stab him. I mean, since this is the last time we'll be seeing the saddies. Of course, do not do this if I'm just trying to, you know, play a fool, waste my what's that, 2 parts. Of course, do not do this. Of course, end him quick. Shotgun, handgun, freeze him, explosive bolts, do whatever, you know, you want with him, but you know, I'm just trying to play a fool. Because I just want to stab Sadist and end, you know, and end my journey. Don't have to do this. Wow, this is pretty tough. Okay, don't worry, I have lots of 2 parts for you, so eventually you'll die. Whoa, okay. I'm sorry I'm taking such a long time to kill Zadis. Of course I can kill him easily, but I'm just trying to, you know, okay, finally. And what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna loot everything. Whatever is worth looting anyway. And then for the next scene, of course, if you, well, at the end I'm still at 70 over 2 parts. Okay, for the next scene it's just 200 holding dynamites and 200 holding the sniper rifle. They are pretty easy to handle if you just have 4 sniper shots, which of course I do have. So as usual, just loot everything that you need, of course, you know. And then the later hard part would be, how would I say, the keeper. But you know, because I've not used my magnum much, so I already saved, and I believe it's on, I believe I upgraded the damage, so I believe the keeper won't last long. Okay, so you need to come into this room to get this checkpoint. So whatever the sadist, you know, scene, it's over. You know, you can say goodbye to him, you know, send your regards to him. So whatever happens, you will always, you know, start from this area. I'm just trying to play a fool again. Again, I'm trying to play a fool. It's wasting of 2 parts, I know. Of course you can use a sniper rifle, you don't need to do this. Ah, got you. Okay, everything's much pretty done. Okay, for the next, I wouldn't say last, there'll be 2 keepers, but their health is, I think, pretty upgraded. The 2 keepers' health. So if you are saving Magnum, you shouldn't have a problem in this fight at all. Of course, if you do not have Magnum, hopefully you can always go back to your locker and grab those Magnum rounds, which I did not. I did not use any of my locker for Magnum at all in this walkthrough. So I'll get done with this pretty quick. Oh, imagine you were to fall right in between the spikes. Then I'll just die down there. Okay, what am I gonna do? I think I'm gonna play a fool again. Maybe I'll use explosive bolts. Yeah, I'll just make as many explosive bolts, then I dump it in one area. You don't need to do this, by the way, because with max magnum damage, I believe they could not even get close to you. Of course, if they do, you just activate the switch when you open the iron grill, and then so they'll appear at the back of you, and then you can finish off them there. Okay, I think I'm pretty good. I'm just trying to play a fool. Let's see how long they last. No. Okay, I'm still left with 5 magnum rounds. Oh, there are still a lot of ammo here. Of course, I don't think you need them. Of course, killing these 2 keepers wouldn't net you a checkpoint? We shall see. Yeah, I believe after you gone through this room, you get a checkpoint. Hmm, 54 2 parts at the end of Akuma, and I'm wasting so many, 2 parts just to play a fool. Imagine I were to defuse all of the propsy. Maybe I'll get around 80, 70, maybe in between there. This is a very, I would say, frustrating part. I do not want to keep you here, man. I just want to get out of here. You can stay here all you want. Okay, for this, as long as you know where are the propsy and where are the bear traps, you're pretty safe. Of course, if the light were to get you, which is very irritating, you're spawned back to where we are earlier. So it's a pretty frustrating chapter. Of course, you can observe where are the bear traps. Okay. One thing good is whatever bear traps you disarm, it won't be there anymore. That's why I say it's a bit frustrating. One thing good about this, if you go to the next area, there is a checkpoint. That's why I say this is what I hate about this. But I'm sorry, guys. It's a little bit frustrating now. Okay, shoot this booby trap. Don't worry, you won't get blown away. And then there is a propsy and a bear trap here. So make sure you shoot them and this you know, so you won't get trapped. Yeah, just shoot the bear trap. Also, just make sure you do it right, because once you clear this, you get a checkpoint. You know, so hopefully you just just get this right. So I'm gonna take my time because I do not want to spawn back in that area again. Okay, so after you clear this, you get a checkpoint, which is pretty good because you can kiss that area goodbye. Oh, this is the wrong switch. Yeah, I want to I think I'm going this way. Okay, for this, just make sure you go all the way to the end before making a left turn. Yeah, all the way to the end before making a left turn. For this, you need to look the directions of the lights. This is pretty simple. It's only the second part. So just observe the light. Okay, look at the directions of the light. So this is pretty easy. The hard part is here. You need to proceed to your right a little. Don't just go forward because you will definitely activate the booby trap. So how you position yourself is try and move a bit to your right, and then just go forward. Yeah, a bit to your right. See? Yeah, then go forward. Then after that, okay, you get a checkpoint. This is pretty simple. Just don't drop down on the pool of blood, and you should be fine. So of course, how you run, it's left first, then right. Just don't drop down in the pool of water, and then it's center, and that's it. Of course, the last battle with Ruvik, you do not need any weapons. Okay, let me save my game for the last time before we proceed the fight. Okay, so this is gonna be a long elevator ride. So right now you can see all my remaining ammo. Pretty much neat, not using locker keys. You can see.
If I make it out alive, I'm never riding in an elevator again.
You would take the elevator, Sebastian. Don't lie to yourself. You can't run shit, dude. Okay, you get a checkpoint. So I'm not gonna bother about all the rest of your friends. So what you need is just go towards Sebastian, which is yourself.
It can't be.
Yes, Sebastian, you're dreaming. Okay, I'm just gonna cut it. You know, just want to get on with the battles and get on with this game and get our brass knuckle. For Ruvik fight, it's actually pretty simple. It's only the grenade launcher part. Wow, that is, I don't know, that is I think the game is broken or what. That's okay. All these parts is pretty simple. So how you escape, it's pretty much the same. So just hide behind this area first. and then proceed to your left and run all the way straight. And you should clear this area. Yeah, just run all the way. Don't bother stopping. Now this is a pretty easy to. And you get a checkpoint. Oh, the checkpoints are very generous here. So for every scene you completed, you get a checkpoint. This, I don't think I need to explain much about this because everybody can clear it. Okay, for the gun turret, I like this gun turret. This is a much better, how to say, aiming and a better vision of it. I don't understand why the gun turret is not made like that. So this is pretty neat. You know, the gun turret fights us. Just don't, whatever you need to do is just hit the hands, you know. That is what you need to do. In Akuma difficulty, these hands will grab you pretty fast, so make sure you're always aiming on them. If not, you have to restart again. Gun turret, it's pretty, you know, pretty easy. Of course, if you were to give you the gun turret vision of the last, you know, the first gun turret, wow, that would be hard, I tell you, because that one you can't see shit. Okay, so you're pretty much done for this, and you get a checkpoint, and then what you know, Sadis will drop you a grenade launcher, you know. This grenade launcher, it's pretty frustrating because it's it can't seem to hit anything. Our friend said is drop you a grenade launcher. So what I do for this, Ruvik will move pretty fast since it's in Akuma. So what I do is I don't try and aim for the head. Yes, I believe you just need to damage him enough. So what I do is I try and hit their body because this grenade launcher seems to miss or seems to hit. You see, can't seem to hit shit. You know. So what I do is I try and aim at the body. You know, of course, try and hurt him enough, which is much better. I don't go for the head. You know. You see, he's so near towards me. Oh. Okay, then for this, I try and carefully aim. His head, once his head went down, I will try and carefully aim for this. So the rest, I just, you know, slam my grenade launcher, try and hit his body, so I can activate that, you know, that red dots in. No, that's, I don't think I'm gonna survive this. Yeah, I don't think, you need to hit team 2. Oh, okay, in the nick of time. Okay, so for this, just carefully, you know, yeah. Of course, there's one last scene. You need to hit Ruvik with your handgun. That's pretty easy. Anyway, you get a checkpoint for here. As I say, Akuma is generous because once you complete anything hard, you get a checkpoint. You get a checkpoint, you see. So anything happen, you just start back here. No worries, no big deal. And then this gunshot. Yeah. Once you hit him right, the game will end and you get our brass knuckle. And then pretty much we are done for this chapter. Yeah, last part we need to smash the brain. Of course, if you are struggling in Akuma, because as I do mention, if you are looking at this walkthrough, you can see some, I wouldn't say great strategies, but some strategies of what I use. Because at the end of Akuma, I do mention already, for this game, it's actually, I would say simple. If you know what weapons is used for what, and what strategies you apply, you can actually save a lot of ammo. You know. So just smash this and end your Akuma run, and then you will get the Akuma trophy.
Vital sign, sir.
Oh, I believe the girl behind Kidman, it's Tatiana. Not confirmed, but it looks like her.
Leave that one. And those two. They're not going anywhere.
Oh, by the way,
No
the
one can.
trophy is very interesting. Because if you look at the Akuma trophy icon, it's actually the icon of every time when you get the autosave logo. You know, whereas the rest of the difficulty, survivor, nightmare, you know, and what's the last? What's the first one? Easy. Yeah, it's actually the masked icon. See, Connelly is dead. And since Leslie is missing, yeah, I believe Leslie, Ruvik possessed Leslie or what? Because you can see the way Leslie walked. He, you know, it really looks like Ruvik. It's not a good ending, by the way. I mean, it can be done so much better, but you never know.
Go! Detective, are you alright?
Nope,
Is there
I'm
anyone
not.
else?
I just want to go home and sleep.
Just give me some real fresh air.
Now, who killed all these patients and doctors? Nobody knows. Or maybe we are still in the stem machine, because you can still see this part. Maybe we are still inside the stem machine, you know, but okay. You see? Okay, that's pretty end. And you guys want to sing the song? Because I'm gonna sing this song. I'm kidding. Of course I won't be doing that. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Take care and good luck in your Akuma run. Oh, okay, I've forgotten one thing. The brass knuckle. So let you see the look of the brass knuckle first before I end it. Ah, there it is.